I'm starting to think that my build is gonna be probably... Ow. It's gonna probably suck a lot. Ow.
Die, monster.
Oh, now you hit for... What? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Swordhaven. I'm Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back to the wonderful playing game of Swordhaven, the Iron Conspiracy. I'm saying welcome back because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the game that I have played the demo of long time ago. As you can see, this is the relaxed version of the game, and I'm very excited because this one is coming from the people who made, well, the Slavic Fallout, a game called Atom playing game, a game that I have played throughout and through in. I think I've accomplished everything that that game had to offer. I finished it. I think I've got most of the weapons that the game had. I even managed to beat almost the unbeatable mercenaries that chase you at some point in the game if you well, do certain things. Later on, the same developers released Atom TrueGuard, a standalone expansion for Atom, and this is their newest game. And oh boy. Now, I could try to continue, I think, the previous attempt that I had back in the demo version, but I've learned a few things here and there, and today I'm gonna roll a new character. Now please keep in mind that this is early access. Footage that you will see may be subject to change. The developers are still working on the title, and I received the key from them, which I'm very, very grateful for. So, what the heck is this thing? No, that's not going to be my name. Hell no, I have my own. Thank you very bloody much. Now back at the demo version of the game, I've attempted to do an archer build, and I'm actually thinking I could try to maybe do it again, but then again, from what I've gathered so far, the archer build is still not as valid as you may think. The developers are working on that thing. There are a few tricks you could try to implement to make that thing more of a viable build by actually going to like angling and crafting to get yourself arrows. Apparently that's the biggest issue right now with the archer build, but then again, range is also a factor, considering that the enemy can close the gap really quickly. So I was thinking, can we actually create something that, let's say, we rely on either daggers or spears, and then transition from that to an archer build? Is that an actual viable idea? I mean, I could try to go with the adventurer. He has ranged weapons, stealth, and bluff. So with stealth, I wonder, can I make myself like a rogue? Maybe? Dexterity. Okay, which one is a more viable thing to do? Ranged weapons or... Wait, this is in attributes, right? Yeah, attention is here. So this is for blunt weapons, ranged weapons, and so on. What about dexterity? Bladed weapons and ranged weapons as well. Stamina, dodge chance, carry weight. Alertness and initiative. Okay. Lockpicking, pickpocketing. Pickpocketing, but not lockpicking. Okay, so attention is going to be the thing I'm gonna go with. So, adventure it is. Now, what about the other stats? Carry wave, intimidation, dialogue, melee, and unarmed damage. Also increases health and stamina. Attention basically is for combat and initiative. This is for stamina, damage threshold, carry wave, hit points per level. Bluff, haggling. Okay, so this is something we're gonna need. Persuasion, medicine, crafting. Skill affects the number of skill points and at each level. Usable. Ability to dodge blows. Okay, so dexterity, and then we got lock. So I've known for a fact that back in Atom, having lots of luck actually allow you to to get some secret quests and secret items, like that one little fishy that you can actually catch in the starting village. But do I actually need it in this build? Is that has a dodge chance, carry weight, and armor piercing? Okay, that's also not a stupid idea. So I think this is a viable option when it comes to attributes. Then I went for... let's see, I went for spears and halberds, obviously, because I had to rely on something at the beginning, but later on we're gonna switch to ranged weapons. I went with haggling, and I went with pickpocketing and lockpicking. I hope I'll be able to get some experience points from that. If I recall, the first village had actually a lot of people I could try to pickpocket from, so that should give me some experience points. The interesting thing is that I need 50 pickpocketing to plant objects on people. And I wonder what exactly that thing is for. Medicine. Huh. So crafting potions. Okay, intimidation. Oh! We should look at that. Intimidation is actually useful in combat. Huh. Very interesting. Wait, what about ranged weapons? Ah, it's just accuracy. And bluff. Haggling. Oh. Okay. Merchants no longer have preferences and pay the top price for any item. Okay, so keep in mind that the merchants have preferences. I'm not quite sure how that thing's gonna go, so we're gonna see. Now, next section is basically take some statistics from you, but give you more statistics of something else. I could try to go with something, like for example, this thing over here. I cannot equip a helmet. I'll get 2 attention. Is this actually a good option? I cannot equip helmets. Okay, I want to see what type of items we can grab. The best thing is that you don't actually have to pick anything over here, but for a gimmick build, you know. Crafting, medicine, lockpicking. If it was not for the lockpicking, then maybe. Spears and halabards, access, blade, material, endorsements, intimidation, lockpicking, pickpocketing, stealth and dexterity +1. Ooh. This would be nice to have. They took intimidation. How much intimidation do they have? I only got 20 anyway. I'm really thinking about picking this thing up. The speed in halabars -10 is a problem. But pickpocketing is going to be +20, and I get 1 dexterity point. Fuck it, let's go. Anything else? What the heck is this thing? Available points. Bladed weapons. Spears and halabards, 25. Oh, okay, so I can learn one thing. Huh. Reach of this attack is 3 steps. Targets will take 5 steps away from you. 10% chance to make the targets lame for 2 turns. When lame, SP price for moving is doubled. This action always succeeds. Ooh, this is exactly something I could have on an archer build. If they'll get too close, I can just get this shit and tell them to fuck off. Okay. And this is for getting even more space between me and the target. Okay, let's go with this. I think this is actually a viable option. Okay, do I have everything? I think I do. Ah, great. I look exactly like that. Seriously? What the fuck? Did somebody put a pot on my head?
Yes.
Would you want?
There you go. Perfect character. Right, anything else?
What is it?
Yeah, well, this one sounds like me. Annoying. Iron Man mode? Hell no. Isometric. Huh? Oh. Oh, you can always change this setting in the options. That's nice. Right. This difficulty is available in early access. Okay, so we have to stick to normal mode. And no, I am not going with Iron Man mode. Hell no. Alright, so I think we set it up everything, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's gather our shit and start the adventure.
You board the ship bound for Nova Drakonia, captained by veteran sea dog Vergon III. Your destination is Swordhaven. Gulls shriek and squawk overhead as the salt wind caresses your brow. A new life, new adventures. Whatever awaits, you're ready to face it.
No, I'm not. Find your cabin.
Cabin? Don't be ridiculous. You're led below deck into a dark and cramped space where sailors take their rest in various hammocks, bunks, and cots. Brimming with rats and other annoyances, this will be your home until the end of a long, tedious journey.
Okay. Pick someone's pocket. Sure, why not?
A glint of silver draws your attention to a fine ring upon a sailor's index finger. What a waste. It would look much better on you. You bump into that very same mariner as he's scourging the poop deck, discreetly snatch the ring and hide it in a secret stash between your berth and the cargo hold, leaving the Sea Dog none the wiser.
Nice. Get to know the other passengers.
This is a merchant vessel. Also, Captain Vergan claims, so the passenger manifest is short. To be precise, there are 6, excluding yourself. Fiona, a young musician in search of adventure. Nostra, a fiery one-eyed warrior. Nicodemus, a renowned scholar. Jehemo, a quick-witted southern sellsword. Gintar, a pious knight of the Empire. And finally, Zanfo, a kindly old man who mostly keeps to himself.
So he's probably also a thief. Let's check with Fiona.
An adventurous bard from the faraway kingdom of Muir-Orn, Fiona de Quinlan, is planning to strike it big in Nova Draconia's capital, Swordhaven. The idea had been stewing in her head for a long while, and recently she acquired the means to pay for the long voyage.
Her head looks like a commercial for pasta of an Italian, I don't know, drama show or something like that.
You don't learn much about Nostra Urheim. She's reluctant to talk about herself, and enjoys hearing about other people's problems even less. The only thing you know for certain, maybe, is that she's from the southern prairies.
Okay.
Nicodemus Pinecone is a scholar from the land of Malvia. Since ancient times, the Malvian Peninsula has been the Empire's center of learning and home to the largest library in the land. It's no surprise, then, that Nicodemus is visiting Nova Drakonia to conduct scientific research, or so he claims. Jemahor the Eel is a traveling sellsword from the faraway Kufadian archipelago. Gregarious and jovial, his speech is steeped in sentimentality and cynicism. It's hard to tell whether it's an affectation or his genuine nature.
Okay. I wonder what's his price.
Gintar of Kuldinga is a knight from a landless noble family. He is deeply religious and often expresses his reverence for the divines, particularly the Empire's chief deity, the dragon. Gintar spends much of his time in meditation, and he claims he's traveling to Nova Drakonia solely for spiritual reasons.
Okay, so why he's lying?
Zanfa claims to be a low-ranking Imperial official, though he's well educated in subjects ranging from history to astronomy. When you've spent some time talking to the old man, he tells you you're full of untapped potential. Quite flattering.
Okay. Old man and very wise, apparently.
The ship rocks gently upon the calm sea.
Okay, explode the ship.
The ship is a large trade carrack, built for stability on heavy seas, and big enough to carry a significant amount of cargo, along with provisions for extended voyages.
I wonder why the heck I fell at that thing, but okay, whatever. Let's go to sleep.
As the ship draws ever closer to your destination, you sometimes listen to the sailors' stories when they're off watch. They share all kinds of amusing anecdotes, from the commonplace to stories so outlandish they could only come from seafaring folk. Yet, whenever they speak of the weird comets above the Gulf of Swordhaven, or of warlocks practicing their craft in western Nova Drakonia, Zanfo's face darkens. It seems he takes these topics very seriously. In the meantime, you...
Okay, so he is apparently a warlock, or either he knows what's happening in Nova Drakonia. Like, how about the fishing, mend the nets, tend to the sick, watch everyone else at work? I don't know!
Watching others is an experience in itself. The crew isn't happy about it. You hear the word wastrel uttered behind your back more than once, but that's just how people are.
What the heck you expect me to pick? Go to sleep.
A few days later, the vessel finally enters the stormy sea. True to its name, the dark waves slam relentlessly against the stern, causing the vessel to roll in a nauseating rhythm. The air is thick with the smell of salt and ozone as its heralds, the grim Malamuks, replace the cheerful seagulls to glide in eerie silence beneath the laden sky.
Alright. Find solace in the company of your fellow travelers?
Many stories are shared in the relative comfort of the lower decks in the few days following. During one such gathering, a cabin boy, pale as death's maiden aunt, rushes down the companionway screaming between sudden peals of thunder, "There's a storm upon us!"
Well, that happens at sea, boy.
You are not alone. Several crewmen are rushing around on deck. The other passengers have also come up, some fearful, some amused by the capricious weather. Captain Vergen roars out, "You must be out of your blasted minds! Get back down that hatch before—" A flash of light and an ear-splitting boom cuts him short. The lightning bolt, the grandfather of all lightning bolts, strikes the main mast, leaving you blind and deaf.
Holy shit! Did we anger one of the divinities?
You give your head a shake. As your vision returns, you see other passengers still covering their ears, while the crew races to furl a burning sail. A section of the mast lies on the deck, just a few feet away. There's someone beneath it. You stagger towards the poor soul and discover it's Xanfor, an elderly fellow you had spoken to during the voyage.
Move closer.
As if bewitched, you fall to your knees beside the dying man. Xanfor fixes you with eyes watery from pain, and you lean closer to hear him over the storm. "Take this, my friend." A bloody cough erupts from him as he produces something from his jacket, a mysterious amulet on a silver chain. "Take it to Agranat the Enlightened in Swordhaven. I beg you. The fate of the world is at stake." Can it be true? How can the fate of the whole world depend on a cheap bit of jewelry?
Listen, I came to this new world for riches and glory, okay? Pay up first.
Agnarat will pay you when... Xanfor doesn't have time to finish. His eyes roll back in his head, and his final breath escapes with a wheeze. You examine the amulet he gave you. It's a dark prism. Within it, a dim red light flickers. When you press your finger to one of its sides, the crimson glow seems to drift towards it, as if the object were alive and watching you.
Uh-oh, get up.
Still puzzled and disturbed by the urgency in the dying man's voice, you gingerly rise to your feet. The other passengers are all there, along with the captain, who surveys the destruction with an unreadable expression. "Take heed now, me hearties. 'Tis here we must bid each other farewell. This old ship's in bad shape, and the place I must go don't allow no passengers." You and the others exchange troubled glances. Fear not. The shore's but a stone's throw away. We finally reached Nova Drakonia. Well, except for that poor fellow over yonder. He spares a glance for Xanfor's corpse. The village is close by. Name of Clamreach. You can find shelter there after you land.
Wait, what? Remind him that he was paid to ferry you all to Swordhaven.
Captain Vergen shrugs off your objections, insisting that the ship won't make it to the capital in its current state, and the place where he's now headed is forbidden to outsiders. It seems you have little choice. Nova Drakonia is reputed to be dangerous. You should arm yourself before stepping into the shore boat.
Hey, a dull spear! Have some, I'm fucking taking this.
The thunderstorm ended as abruptly as it began. The sky once more blue and blank as a new slate. And as the sun begins its rise in the east, for the first time you see land ahead. Nova Drakonia. With a parting salute to the crew, you hop down into the boat where the rest of the passengers are already waiting, and take the oars in hand.
Landing close! Okay! Hey! You got the first achievement! After a rough landing, you and your fellow passengers meet the town, gathering wood, kindling a fire, and preparing something to eat from the scanty rations provided for brew along. As you're about to head to the nearby village, a creaky voice stops you from dead in your tracks. Nicodemus, are you fixing to leave our company without even a word, young man? If you have something to say, say it now. I could stay a bit longer. No need, you see. I'm thinking of hiring someone herely nimble as my bodyguard. And you seem like the right type for the job. Want to hire me? Why did you come to Nova Drakonia? I left my beautiful homeland of Malevia for none other than Lady Science. My one and only true love. Science? Of course! Where else would a distinguished gentleman like yourselves truly travel all the way to this godforsaken country? Were you suggesting I might have some alternate motive? Pah, preposterous notion. Okay, maybe don't show him the amulet just yet. Can you defend yourself if need be? Absolutely! Behold, the weapon man, fear, and woman long for. The scholar leans back and spreads his arms as he displays some deadly armament. Think you confused. Look, he specifies. I mean, my body! While not as hard as toned as the long days, long ago days of my youth, and beginning for my new liver to boot, it still remembers the ancient techniques of my Mervilian warrior monk masters. Oh, so you're a monk, okay. Alongside my supreme anatomical knowledge. This makes a devastating effect. Okay! Then why do you need a bodyguard? As we say in Malevia, no man is an island. And in a land as wild as frankly dirty as Nova Drakonia, this particular man needs all the help he can muster. Okay. And what do you want to hire me? Yes, hire, recruit, employ, acquire the services, whatever is the right word in your tongue. You must excuse me. I know so many languages that I occasionally mix up vocabulary. Alright. Alright, then what? Agree to escort you. Splendid! Now, I'm not going to pay you up front. Rather, I will evaluate your performance when we reach our destination and decide if the metaphorical game is worth the proverbial candle. Yeah, sure. Village, yes, Clamreach, I believe it was called. We must follow the road through the forest, cross the river, and then head east at the first turn. Well, let's go already. Wait, one more thing. That chest you are still sitting on is yours, Pedants? Nope, I thought it belonged to someone else. As I did. But it doesn't quite. It seems those Clamreach marines loaded in the wrong boat. Well, find those keepers. What do we say we take our pick inside? Ah, lockpicking kick. Oh, you give a thief a lockpicking kit. Thanks. Tutorial. To interact with the teammate, press in the area. Sure.
It's locked.
It's locked. Character attempting to lockpicking must have lockpicks in their inventory. Alright.
Shall we?
Haha. Oh. Some potions, bandages, a torch, and an empty bottle. Well, could be worse, could be better. Access my inventory. Right, I can put shit in my action bar. Nice. So, since I'm already over here, I wonder can I speak with anyone else? Clam. Okay, nothing is out of the clam. Can we speak with anyone else? No rest for the wicked, eh? Wicked, you say? No, my sweet brother. Once those feet are requintish with solid ground, I shall go where good deeds are needed. For such is my life passions, my ambition, sir. You must offer your services in those who need, and those who has the most gold. Okay. The only moral solution is always supported the strongest. Spa guarantees economic growth. Wait. As we all know, the best way to serve the greater good is to paddle your sword arm to the highest bidder. If the highest bidder is the one of the righteous, you mean? Naturally. For the other reason would be would the dragon, in his wisdom and kindness, grant them the winning bait. What if your potential employee gets his funds from the dragon? Maybe he robbed or swindled innocent people. But if the waiter side with the theoretical coin were truly evil, why would the revered dragon send so many weak, gullible fools their way? Okay. Not everything that happens is suitable to the dragon. Not everything? upon my honor! Never had I heard a bigger blasphemy. What gall to accuse me of blasphemy when you yourself twisted of the dragon's truth is a matter of most unsimile. Despite Jamentor generous giving you perils, you've threatened them like mud. Despite Jamentor kindly offering advice, you repaid him with insults. This is deeply painful to me, especially coming from someone I considered a family. Indeed, this wound heart needs time and solitude in which to heal. I think I offended him by mistake. Whoops. And you, lady, do you have anything? Did the ghost planes take your soul? I hope not. My plans? Let's see. I have to get my way to Swordhaven. Big city, big opportunities. But then, what then? I don't know. My business is mine alone. An honest job for the honest pay would be nice. I see. With no ship in the world, the wolves would starve. Thank you for your willingness to feed the pack. Hey, no problem, anytime. This ship has iron horns. Save you brave, I don't care. What brought you to Nova? That's my business, not yours. Okay, fuck you then. You guys are really listen in. Okay. I'm just gonna leave you two on agenda. You guys are like a very enjoyable bunch, aren't you? And what about you? I believe in a brief prayer for Thanksgiving is in order. Would you join me? Yes, of course. Let us pray. Ah, celestial dragon above, oh blessed choir of the heavens. Yada yada. Receive this humble prayer for of gratitude of not sending sea monsters to claim us, safely delivering us to those fair shores. We humbly beg that you make our stay here. Wishing opportunities to prove our valor. Look at the full adventure. Okay, he's a knight, so knights like to hear things about valor, I guess. Yet, if you ever strayed in temptation, be it through the allure of gold or other earthly vanities, bestow upon us the strength to overcome it, the guide to always come out on the top, the wisdom to avoid perdition, the divine punishment, the strength to overcome it. But only if those who impede us are unjust, for strength without cause is simply banditry. Thank you for keeping me company. Yeah, no problem. So what's bring you to Nova Drakonia? Spiritual beckoning. Sure you do. Sure. Alright, let's move. I want to collect crap. And if I recall... Yeah, I'm gonna grab whatever's not nailed to the ground. If I recall, there's supposed to be a cave somewhere here. If we're gonna follow this path, and if I recall, that cave is actually very dangerous because inside there's like a bunch of wolves. Yeah, and that's the cave. So, can we actually go inside with a trusty ally? I don't know. Let's see. Huh. Okay. Hello.
Have company.
Uh-oh, there's something over there. Alright, I've saved the game, so I just want to see what's gonna happen. Switch to real time. Space pause. How do I skip turn, by the way? I want to wait. How do I skip turn? Ah, wait, there is the button. Oh. Big things are incoming. Okay, can we actually go with this thing? Nice. Nice.
Invisible.
Can't think of else. And one of them are coming. Oh, that's a big one, by the way. Yeah, those ones are smaller. All right, my turn. Let's see. So I could try to strike you. That'll be one down. Alright, use the ability on this one here.
Die, creature.
Okay, so he's gonna lose some of his movement points, I hope.
Can't do that.
And can't do anything with this. Well, that's a slight problem. Now you. Okay, please tell me that you can actually kill him. Good job. Alright, hide behind me. Haha! Dodging! Okay, good. That was actually a good idea. Right. Strike you. Fuck. Strike you again. Oh, I hit you for 2.
Not going to happen.
Oh. Oh, that's going to be a problem.
Wildlife.
Oh, yeah! I'm good at this. Too bad that I had to split my experience points, but...
Let's do it.
Hey, listen, it's always something, right?
What is it?
So is there like anything inside? A chest and an idol. What's this? Huh, well, some crap. Copper bolts. Hey, we just need to have a crossbow or something. What the fuck is this? You come across a toplet idol. Vaguely resembles a human figure. I'm guessing this lizard draws out the old worshippers. Examine the idol. Success. Its features have been worn down by the generations of believers touching it. Many shells and fish bones are scattered on the ground. No doubt the remnants of sacrificial offering. Seems like this cave shrine was still recently in use. Pray? To whom? And what would you ask for anyway? You don't know the first thing about this local deity.
Time for exploration.
Well, at least I managed to clear the
Time for action.
cave. So if I needed to, I can always come back here and do whatever quest I have. Perfect. Oh great, found a shovel. Not quite sure what I'm gonna use the shovel for, but I've played enough Fallout to know how I can use a shovel. I just need to find the local cemetery. We'll see about that. Alright. Anything else?
Let's do it.
I mean, I found some flowers in the forest, so of course I've grabbed them, because why not? Hey, a petal! Nice! Maybe able to sell it or something? And also I have to get like as much experience as humanly possible for my adventures! I'm building up my perfect character. I don't recall this mountain over here before. Should I be worried? I mean, it was some time since I last played the demo, so... Okay, that's the bridge. And if I recall, behind that bridge there's going to be a very strong enemy, so I have to keep my distance. At least for now. Okay. Anything else? Like maybe something over here? I don't think so. Also, I think I've killed like the queen of the lilies. Hello? What the fuck is this? Did I use the shovel? Huh, a chest. Nice. Well, would you look at that? The shovel came in handy for something. Okay, very good, very good. I'm already building my riches. From rags to riches. Story by Neodyinamite. In the Forgotten Lands. Alright. So where's the enemy? Slowly. 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 There it is. That's a big boy, by the way. Okay, so this is his range of view. So either we could try to sneak around him, or we could try to combat him. And you know what we're gonna do? Of course we're gonna fucking combat him. Why? Experience points! Oh, 22 hit points. Ooh. That's a lot. Alright. Problem is that I start, and I don't have a way to use any of my abilities right now, so... Seriously? Okay, wait for him to get closer. Oh, he's the king! So I've killed the queen, and now I'm fighting with the king. Huh. That's a slight problem. Right. Slice him! Wow, I have to work on my damage. Holy crap. 1 damage. I did 1 damage to the guy. 1! He does 7! I'm starting to think that my build is gonna be probably... Ow. It's gonna probably suck a lot. Ow.
Die, monster.
Oh, now you hit for... What? Huh, would you look at that? I found a skeleton and a big bag on the side. Big iron dagger blade. Okay, so that's for crafting, basically. What about the bag? Oh. Persuasion plus 7. Lockpicking kit. And killing slave. Alright. Listen, it's always some items, okay? As long as those things are useful, I'm gonna grab them. And I don't think we got anything else. Right, let's go. So I've walked around this other side of the village of the forest. So found some copper bolts, found some more herbs, and we found the bag. And we can continue the journey towards the village. After a short trek through the forest, you came upon the first substantial signs of civilization. A flimsy fence to your right and an overgrown pasture to your left. Ah, smoke, sweat and manure. The unspeakable smells of humanity. The village must be close by. You conducted yourself well, old man. What joy, I can't wait to meet new people. Yes, yes, I'm sure the locals are quite lovely. However, my primary interest lies in the parish pump alehouse. Come visit me there if you decide to continue as one of my bodyguards. Otherwise, I'll spend the night in the village and travel to Swordhaven at first cockcrow. Sure, talk to you later. I'll keep that thing in mind. As we say in Medivia, a difficult goodbye means a beautiful reunion. So, goodbye. That's it. That's all I get. Well, shit. Now, there's one thing I remember when I was playing the demo version. Is that there is a pack of wolves somewhere to my left. So, stealth. And I'm going in stealthily. Why? Because if I recall, last time when I was playing this, those wolves annihilated me. Like a bitch. So I prefer not to meet with them again in combat if that's an option.
Yeah, I'm going.
Holy shit, considering that I've played Atom, this map is really big. Like, really big. And if you're wondering, those are the wolves. So yeah, somehow, when I was playing last time, they bloody ass detected me right away and they charged upon my ass. And let me just tell you this. Right now, I have no fighting chance with a wolf. Especially not 3 of them. And also, if I recall, if I'm gonna keep moving north, because this is the way to the village, if I'm gonna keep moving north, we should find the blacksmith and we should find the bridge. And the bridge is going to be an event on its own. Or did they change? Oh, there's the bridge. Stranger, a lame straight backed man is traveling clock-walked towards you, leading his horse by the reins. Intellect. The horse is the West Vietnamian breast, swift, vigorous, and surprisingly agile. Despite its plain as dirt appearance, such animals are highly sought after by curious caravans, mercenaries, and everyone else who spends a lot of time on the road. So did the wayfarer? Judging by the stranger's neat trimmed beard, simply but clean clothes, and yet noble sword at his size, this fellow isn't some ordinary adventurer or caravan hand. But then, who is he? Good day to you. Greetings, sir. I hope the road is treating you well. If only I've met with nothing but hardship so far. It is, thank the dragon. A pleasure to hear that. But be careful with those, nevertheless, a pack of hungry wolves roam the area. Just past this bridge, you see. It's only thanks to the cinnamon, strokes the mare's mane, that I escaped these raveling mouths. Yet the grey ruffians got awfully close when I stopped to let her drink from the river. So, I'd look for another route if I were you. Thanks for the warning. Anytime! We travels out to help each other, right? Yeah, sure. Where are you headed? I'm looking for someone, an old friend. He was supposed to visit us in Swordhaven, but never showed. Could you perhaps be referring to the fellow named Zenfor? Zanfor? Yes, I am! Do you know him? We met in the Empire just before I sailed to this land. We sailed to Nova Drakonia together. Oh, what a fortunate coincidence that we've met. I assume your ship encountered a storm and that's why you're here instead of Swordhaven. But what about Zafor? Know where he is? No, we went to separate ways. Well, yes, this makes sense. Did you happen to notice in which direction he was traveling? I believe he was traveling south. Thanks for pointing in the right direction, Sarah. My guess is that he's heading to Swordhaven. Hopefully, I'll catch up with him in there. Mind introducing yourself? Isn't it customary for the ones who's asking to introduce themselves first? Fair enough, my name is. So dim good flame. Okay, let's go with the actual name. Glad to make your acquaintance. At your service. Uh-huh. Anything interesting out there? No, praise the heavens, but I heard most unsavory rumors about a band of convict hunters operating along the shore. That's another good reason to keep your guards up. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I'll be seeing you. Time to say goodbye. With a courteous nod, the stranger springs into the saddle with the dexterity of an experienced rider and gallops off into the distance, leaving only a trail of dust behind. Did you just lie to him? Yes. Why shouldn't I? But where the fuck is the blacksmith? I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be somewhere over here. Oh, maybe they moved him? I'm not quite sure. But I'm pretty sure the blacksmith was somewhere over here. Oh. Oh, well, whatever. Right. So the village is somewhere over here. How do I know? By the palisade wall? Or maybe this is the blacksmith? Yeah, this is the blacksmith. Ah, there's a stranger at the gates. No, I'm not. I'm just a traveler. Stop running away, kid. I just want to murder you. I mean, make your acquaintance. Hello. Hello, my good man. Oh, we're looking for monument's labor? Then you best look elsewhere. But what if I need a broken plug fixed? Is there farming tools, horseshoes, and else after? I can help. Okay, look him up and down. Tall and British shouldered with scorched skin and bright hazel eyes, the blacksmith nevertheless has a notable limp, a work-related accident or something more nefarious. An old white scar, as if from a long blade, making him from his forehead to the side of his neck, points to the ladder. That's a nasty scar you have. Damn your eyes. Keepsake from my past. No to his borrow. Don't ask, I won't answer anyway. Fine, keep your secrets. I sure will. Could you point me to the proper armory? I believe you'll find out someone in Swordhaven, okay? Listen, bud, this isn't my first joust. I'm sure you must have weapons stashed nearby. Huh? What do you take me for? Some sort of a fancy weaponsmith? I'm a simple horseshoer, that's what I am. Uh-huh. And just to give me a discount? Just to reiterate, you really don't have anything special to sell? I might have something. Nah, forget about that. Okay, intimidation is 1, persuasion is 54, hunger is 55. I have 4 words for you. You're losing an opportunity. I'm not here to buy farming tools if you know it. Haha! Alright. I have a little stash hidden away. If you have the gold. Sweet, show me what you got. Barter. Care to give me a discount? Fuck. I have to work on that thing, I guess. Would you mind if I use your forge? Also a failure? That's a slight problem. He has some weapons, that's for sure. Weapon damage plus 8. Ooh, okay. Stealth minus 15. Okay, so probably should not use that weapon if I plan to stealth. I'm a piercing. Wait, so does the daggers increase the stealth then? I don't think so. Whetstone ingredient. Okay. I wanna kinda make some money. Okay, the copper ingots are very expensive. Holy shit. 400 for 1 copper ingot. Are you serious? Seriously? Okay, I could try to actually do something at the forge. Copper arrow, wedge damage, yada yada yada. I don't think I can do anything else over here. But also, I have to probably increase my crafting for him to actually, like, you know, allow me to use the forge. Also, if I recall, the bastard had a hidden stash somewhere around here. Picnic basket. Why there's a fucking picnic basket over here? Hello? Oh, well, I don't mind if I do. Thank you. Would travel and need some food, right? But his chest was somewhere around here, if I recall. There it is. Okay, we can work with this. Thank you. I just robbed the poor blacksmith. Why are you laughing, Theo? He's gonna probably murder you. I know. I'm gonna have to probably run away or something. Can I speak with his wife? Hello, wifey. Excuse my sorry, homo stranger. If it ain't your fault, you're welcome to our village, especially if you need some summoning done. Personality is 7. What makes you sad, good woman? Oh, it's nothing. So, do you happen to know the old fiddler's ballad? No. This long tale about an old man who lost everything he had to war, expected for his fiddle. He played and cried day in and day out, pouring all his heartache into the tunes. His songs were so poignant, he drew the attention of the kindly people. So they whisked the poor fella away for the mystical realm of Pokenai and tasked him with playing at their king's funeral. Got it, continue. What are the kindly people? Well, you know, the little man, the green folk, the fae of the deep dark forest, tricksters and liars. I mean, good-natured kin, that's all. Okay, got it, continue. Strangers of night, back on the stars, yada yada, something. After the king was buried, the old man was returned to the real world, and not as he was, but a healthy young lad, a boon from the grateful deed. Strays the minstrel sang me that ballad when he stayed in the Clamreach. Lately, I can't help but ask myself, would I want to return to my youth and live it all again? If I understand correctly, the old fiddler wasn't sent back to the days of his youth, he just got younger. You're a sharp one, ain't ya? Suppose you're right. I'll never say that I've sent him back in time. It's just that, in most tales, time travel is the only thing that kindly people mock about with. I mean, playfully, have fun with. So, you'd travel back in time if you could? I don't right now. Likely no. I know I wouldn't. That's probably wise. After all, the dragon takes the memories of our passing incarnations for a reason. So that's we cherish every one of our lives like it was the only one we've ever had yet. Okay, can I ask you something? Tell me, is your name? Oh, okay, thank you. And I need to get some smithing done. My husband, the blacksmith. Okay. So basically I got all the information. And I got some more experience points. Where's my level? How much for the next level, by the way? No. 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 Oh, fuck me. I need 800 experience points for the next level. Oh, Jesus. Why can't I try to steal something from the blacksmith? Huh. A hammer. Iron ignite and... okay. Yeah, I knew it. My thievery skills are not enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, I managed to arrive at the village. Basically, more or less, now. Yay, travel point activated. Awesome. And, of course, there's a guard in front of it. So, yeah, we'll see how this thing is gonna go. Now, I have to worry about equipment and I have to really worry about my experience points. Maybe I'll find somebody who can actually help me. Maybe we can get the monk again to help us around. To make the static leveling a little bit easier. I hope we can try to do that. And after that, well, I don't know. We'll see. I do have some static equipment with me. So we should be fine for the time being. I think probably like getting myself a little bit better spear would be a good idea. Because, well, quality of the shit is really poor and it's just a shitty weapon. So, I think I'm gonna just go around, try to steal and pickpocket as much as I can, get myself some money, hopefully get myself a better spear, and we're gonna try to go from there. That's like the basic idea. The only thing that actually terrifies me a little bit is because I may have accidentally fucked up a little bit. By that I mean, if I'm actually gonna find the statistics thingy. No, not this thing. Where's the statistic thingy? There it is. So yeah, because I've picked this thing, short of statue, I got minus 10 spears and halabards. Minus 10 spears and halabards. So I had it on 35, and right now it's on 25. It's not that big of a problem, but it is lower. So this is slightly a problem. But then again, I do have lockpicking and pickpocketing. I just need to improve this thing a little bit better. As you noticed, even 62 is not enough to steal from the blacksmith, so I have to probably train this thing a little bit. But for now, I probably should try to focus a little bit more on combat. Because, well, without combat, I am not gonna get far. Not to mention that there's a pack of wolves after the bridge, and another pack of wolves at the very beginning that I still haven't dealt with. And that's basically for the experience points. So, get more experience points, get better items, and hopefully get ourselves a first party member. And after that, well, the world of Swordhaven awaits. And that's gonna be the thing I'm gonna leave for the future episodes. If you want to try the game yourself, you know what to do. There's going to be a link in the show as always. So go ahead and give it a try. What do you think? If without us, man. But for now, I'm gonna think as a way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Subs a lot. I'll see y'all in the next video.